Alright guys, today we're taking a look at Gran Turismo 7's Grand Valley Highway from this week's Daily Race C. Here you see me driving the Nissan Silvia. We started this race in P5. Everybody kind of fell into line there as we come around that first turn, as a few guys go wide, leaving room for everybody to fall in line. We come up to the long curvy road that leads into the hairpin. I do hit the brakes a little bit late here, as you'll see. And then I almost take out this Lamborghini, but I'm able to cut to the inside and not give up more than one position, as this Audi's going to come up on the right side here. Now the only reason I give up this position is just a mental mistake, and I downshift there when I shouldn't have, and I give up that P5. Now coming forward to lap 3 here, I'm still behind the Porsche. It's not an Audi, excuse me. Or is it an Audi? It's an Audi. Okay, I'm behind the Audi there. I'm able to take a good line leading up to the hairpin. We have a nice battle going on as we race side by side here. Now here I'm able to take the inside corner, take P4 off his hands, and he falls back behind me, as you can see in the mirror there. Now the strategy here was to try the medium tires and then pit. Now as you see, I was in the pit and we ended up in 10th, so that wasn't good. Don't try that. Now here you see me in the Nissan GTR Grade 4. Here we started the race in P9. We cut forward to that long straight as I battle the Ferrari here. 2 Ferraris actually. One goes wide, hits the wall. I'm able to move up to P8 here. Now there's one to go. As we race the tight corner here, coming up to the right, he decides to go over and is able to defend and maintain the lead. Now onto the straight here, I get a slightly better exit, and I'm able to come up to the right side of him here. Now heading into the tunnel, I slightly lift off the gas as I felt I'll bump into him. And this would also put me back into the slipstream as we start lap 2. I pull up to the right side of him as we pull into the first turn. He goes a little bit wide, and I'm able to capitalize and take P7 off his hands. Now here, I take the worst line of my life. He's able to pull up to the right side. I don't even defend the inside for some reason. I hit a little bit of road debris. He's able to take P7 back from me, and we're having a nice little battle here. Now I can't give it up that easy. I do have the inside corner on the next 2 turns, and I'm able to cleanly retake P7. Now the race mainly stayed the same for myself up until lap 8, where I get a little bit too relaxed from being, too far behind P6, too far ahead of P8 to really worry about him. I once again take a bad line, and this gives a chance for P8 to catch up a little bit. Actually, it's really a series of bad mistakes here. I give myself a penalty. Look at this. This is just some horrible driving. I felt the pressure here, and he was able to capitalize. Now the penalty doesn't hurt too bad as I'm able to keep P8. Now cutting forward a bit to lap 9, Adam is able to close the gap behind me, and he's now right on my tail. Julian in P7 makes a terrible mistake. I go to take P7 and have to leave a little bit of room. There's a little bit of contact from the McLaren. He heads in front of me. Here, I'm not sure if he brakes early or if he lets me take the lead back since he bumped into me. Either way, doesn't matter because I take the turn a little bit too wide, trying to leave a little space, and he ends up side by side with me. He ends up getting a slightly better launch, ends up in front, and I tuck into a slipstream. And we head right around Julia. I then get the inside corner on this tight right. I'm able to take P7. Here, moving up to the final lap, I'm still up there in P7. I once again take a horrible line, make a little mistake, and the McLaren is able to drive on past me as I surrender P7. So we're just making mistakes after mistakes here. Got P9 right behind me in that Ferrari. I try to take a nice line there, cut him out the way there, make him go a little bit to the inside. I'm able to save P8. Tries to challenge there, coming up to the left side of me. He's gonna have to hit the brakes. Does have the inside. I try to leave a little bit of room there, and I maintain P8, leading up to the straight. That does leave him in the slipstream. Nothing happens there. I do end up finishing P7, I believe that's it. Here we got the next race. I started this one in P5. We have a nice battle coming up. The curvy road that leads into the hairpin. The Ferrari goes out to the left. I bump into him there. He's able to save it, but bumps into the next car, the next Ferrari. He goes out. I'm able to take P4. Now it's a battle for P3. Try to get that nice launch heading into this turn here. He loses a little bit of grip, and I'm able to take P3 off his hands. Now it's about catching up to P2, getting a little distance from P3. Now we're cutting back here to P7 in the Silvia with the PlayStation rainbow livery here. Ferrari comes up close to him, and he just goes to bump him. I know that was on purpose, but I know it was on purpose. It had to be. I think there's a little bit more contact right there. Not 100% sure. Cutting back to me. I'm in P3. They're a bit ahead of me. Behind me, there's lots of room as well, so I'm just kind of sitting comfortable here in P3. I have a best sector there. Cutting back to P7. He pulls up, just misses Jaybird, cutting to Jaybird. Jaybird bumps into him. That might have been on accident, I'm not sure, but he leaves Dehumanizer up there in P6. Now he does get a good launch, but he's not able to capitalize as he runs into the dirt a little bit there. There's a little bit of lag. That was super weird. Okay, when that happens when you're like in game. Cutting back to me, same thing. Comfortably ahead of P4. Not really catching up to P2 as they're having a battle here. You got CK who gets the inside and is able to take P1 from T-Word, who actually ends up with a 0.5 second penalty. Now he does take a better line there, but he's blocked by P1 CK. Now he takes the inside corner here and is able to recapture P1. Here I am trying to catch up. Still comfortably in P3. Cutting forward a bit, you got CK who capitalizes on the penalty, and then I'm able to close the gap just a bit there as I finish my last 2 laps at 1 minute 58 seconds. You see I'm pretty consistent there as we cut forward to lap 9. It's pretty much was the same for me up until T-Word went into the pit lane as he had the medium tires. I was on hard, so I did not have to pit at all. And we end up finishing in P2. Here I do a little bit of qualifying, just trying to better that lap time, get more used to this the Nissan GTR Grade 4. and I end up with one of my best laps at a 157.484. Now I did take one more race here. I did hit record and it only recorded 9 minutes, so I apologize for that, but I just want to show you I did finish that next race in P1 as we finish lap 10 here in the Nissan GTR Grade 4 on Gran Turismo 7's Grand Valley Highway. If you like that video, hit the like button. Please subscribe for some more, and we'll see you in the next one.